Hello, hello, hello. This is Badass Diva with another video to inspire you, to give you that inspiration that you need, that everything is possible. The more you know, the more knowledge you have, the more money you can make. So let's watch that video right after this. Check it out.
My plan to make $1 million per month in 2021.
So I'm going to share a video today about a person that has a plan to make $1 million per month. She's going to talk about the different sources of income that she has and what is her actual plan to make $1 million per month. This is insane.
Oh yeah, you heard that right. $1 million per month. And there are no fantasies here. I'm going to tell you exactly how I'm going to make $1 million per month and why that number is not as high as you think it really is, because you can do it too. Let's go.
So she thinks that $1 million is nothing. It's nothing. That tells you that it is possible. Everything starts with a dream. My goodness, $1 million, that's a lot of money. Let's go and check it out.
To telling you guys my income and breaking it all down. I literally am sweating just a little bit telling you all of my business, but this is the truth. Noelle Randall, real estate entrepreneur, mentor, mom of 5 or 7, depending on how many kids I'm counting that day. But I am a real person and I'm going to tell you my real story. So let's get to it. So I'm going to tell you basically how I got here really quickly. Most of you guys know, if I've told this, if you've known me 5 minutes, you've known I started in my parents' basement, literally broke, bankrupt, multiple foreclosures. And at the time when I moved into my parents' basement, it was the end of 2009. But first I'm going to tell you how I climbed out of it. So while we were in my parents' basement, literally not my husband's parents' basement, but my parents' basement, I, like I said, was pregnant with my 3rd kid. So my parents were like, yeah, we'll take you in, not a problem. You need to go get a job or go to school. So I went back to school to finish my college degree. At the time, I had no college degrees at all. I did 3 years of school at the University of Connecticut, and then I dropped out to go to Atlanta because I thought I knew everything. Went to Atlanta, started my life, got married, had kids, then ended back in the basement because I didn't know what I was doing. So while I was in my parents' basement, I got me a real estate coach. This guy changed my life. Let me tell you how. My real estate coach changed my life because it wasn't necessarily that he taught me so much and all of these things that I couldn't have learned. It was that I had invested in myself when I was down, being really honest with you. I had no money when I took that coach, but he told me that he could teach me something that I had never heard of before, and he started telling me things that I had never heard. And for some reason, it just felt right. So long story short, I ended up canceling one of my college courses just to get on a payment plan to learn from this coach. And it was worth it. He taught me a concept called wholesaling, finding people that were having property problems, people that had been in foreclosure, just like me, and get those properties under contract and start making money. And it did. It worked. I listened to what he told me. I followed his scripts. And before you knew it, in a few months, I was out of my parents' basement and I had finished my college degree.
So for those of you who do not know, there are a lot of coaches and mentors out there. And you have to invest. You have to invest in your education. And I'm not talking in your education of going to college. I'm talking about mentors, people that have done it, people that have done different things to make a lot of money. So again, she hired a mentor, and I'm telling you, she's telling you it changed her life. And that is only one source of income. Wait until you hear what else she's got to say.
So now let's get to the fun part on how I took that, you know, because at that point I was not rich. I just wasn't poor anymore. And let me tell you how I really took that to the next level and how you can skip all of that basement crap that I went to and go right to where I am right now. So let's break it down. When I first started real estate investing, the second time after getting the coach, after having the wholesaling and all of this, you know, I'm not a disaster anymore. I still didn't have a lot of confidence, you know, because we had been through the foreclosure and I ended up in my parents' basement and people were saying negative things about us. I had a lot of self issues. And so I just kept working and then doing that real estate thing on the side. I had been burnt by real estate, so I didn't think that I should do it full time. People told me that I shouldn't do it full time. I should just work because I had kids. You know, you have kids and you're married, so you should work. Don't listen to that. That's ridiculous. But that's what I was told, and so that's what I tried to do. So I'm working and I'm doing my deals on the side and I'm climbing this corporate ladder and I'm working, you know, I'm back in mortgage banking. So at the time I'm working at Bank of America, then I go to Chase, I'm a VP at Chase, then I leave Chase, I go to Wells Fargo, and I'm climbing these corporate ladder and I'm getting these better jobs, but I do not own my time. I'm miserable. Yeah, I'm making more money, but life is not really good, okay? I had a 6-figure job pretty much from the time I finished college, okay? I finished college when I was 29 years old in 2010. Then I moved back to Atlanta to finish my life, and from 2010 to 2015 is when I became a millionaire. I kind of just got by myself. I kind of got rid of some of my friends, stopped talking to everybody, mostly because I didn't really have the confidence to tell people what I was doing. But long story short, I did. I just kind of cut everybody off and just focused on becoming a millionaire. And from 2010 to 2015, that's what I did. And in 2015, I became a certified millionaire. And how I did that was really through property, you know, because you can become a millionaire by owning, let's just use an example. If you own 5 properties that are worth $200,000, boom, you're a millionaire. That's $1 million worth of assets that you have.
Look, here's the deal. She felt that she was wasting time working in the 9-to-5 corporate job, making lots of money. Making lots of money was holding her back from making way a lot of more money. So she had to make a decision. Do I leave my corporate job to make more money, or do I stay in my corporate job and make that much money? You know, let's say that she made $250,000. That's it. That's what she's making. Where she knew she could make way a lot more money doing her own thing, doing her real estate business. So she decided to move on. And lucky she did. Lucky that she made that tough decision, because guess what? Right now, she has way a lot more. So let's continue with her story.
Okay, so I basically have 6 streams of income that I'm going to break down for you guys. And I'm going to tell you what I did last year in that, and I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do in 2021. So the first main source of income that I have is my real estate. Like I said, guys, I am a real estate entrepreneur, but that does not mean I am a real estate investor. That does not mean I am a real estate agent. That does not mean that I am a real estate developer. That does not mean I am a real estate loan officer. I do different things in real estate. Basically, if it makes money and it's a skill set that I have, I will do it. But I keep things to what my core expertise is. So let's just talk about the property. When I first started with real estate and I started keeping properties, I ended up having over 42 rental properties with long-term tenants in them. That was because I did not know about short-term rentals. I did not know about Airbnb. In fact, Airbnb probably wasn't as big as it is now and as profitable as it is now. So in the last year, starting in 2018 towards 2019, I started transitioning my properties from long-term tenants, meaning renting out empty properties, you know, doing 1-year leases with people. I went from doing that to doing Airbnb. So I started furnishing properties. And as you guys can see, we're actually in an unfinished Airbnb right now. I'll show you some B-roll, because this is what I actually love doing now, is putting these properties together, because it's so much more profitable to rent properties out on a nightly basis, you know, furnished with the towels and everything, than it is to rent them out unfurnished for a whole month. So in 2020, I made about $280,000 just off of my rental properties, okay? And in this year, in 2021, it's going to be about $200,000 per month, okay? So in 2020, I have these 19 properties that are mine. Again, like I said, I've sold off some properties, and that's why I don't necessarily want to put some of those numbers in there, because I'm not including any of those numbers. In 2019, I started getting rid of and selling some of my properties and focusing on short-term rentals. So for 2020, I wasn't really going to do too many long-term tenants. I was going to focus on short-term tenants. And on average, we make about $2,000 a month profit on each property we have, okay? That's profit per property. So if I have 10 properties making $2,000 per month, is that $20,000 per month? What if I have 100 properties? Do the math. Let's do that right quick. 200,000. So as you can see, 100 doors, again, 100 units, because a door, remember I have apartment buildings, and that will be a door. Each door will make me about $2,000 per month, and we will have at least 100 properties, okay? And that is profit, that is net. I am not talking gross, because we have to pay all the mortgages, we have to pay all of the different people, so that's $200,000 per month. You guys getting that math? Now, think about this for yourself, because I don't want you guys to think that, oh my gosh, what if you just have 5 properties?
All right, so there's a plan. As long as you do the math, you can get there. But you have to do the math, and you have to have a plan. She's going to be making $200,000 per month just doing Airbnb. Just doing Airbnb. Let's continue with her plan for 2021.
And what if you didn't make what Noelle makes on her properties because you don't know how to get your occupancy all the way up, or you don't know the areas? People that are just starting make at least $1,000 per month per property. So you could just have 10 properties and make $10,000 a month. So just giving you some ideas here. So for 2021, for just the real estate, we're going to be putting in $200,000 a month. That's that first source of income, guys. All right, let's get to number 2. The second source of income. And again, not my primary source. This is going to be the YouTube. So one of the things that I started enjoying so much was doing YouTube videos. And I did not realize when I started, I should have definitely been on YouTube a lot sooner. YouTube splits their ad revenue with me 45-55, meaning I get 55%, they get 45% of all of the ad revenue. So my income last year, and I made a whole video on how much money I made in 2020 on YouTube. I'll put a link there. I'm going to take that to about $60,000 per month. I know you guys are like, what are you talking about? No, are you serious? No, you can make $60,000 a month from YouTube. Yes, just from YouTube. Again, I'll show you my numbers right now. For just right now, it's about $30,000 per month. So I'm talking about doubling it, and how we plan on doing that is just by putting out more videos. I have so much.
All right, so there she said it. $60,000 just doing YouTube videos. I mean, the content is absolutely amazing, right? I guess she deserves to make money out of it. She's doing the work. She's doing the work. So $60,000 just in YouTube. That's amazing. Let's continue.
Number 3. This is going to be probably the one that shocks you guys the most. This is going to be my coaching, my programs, my courses, not my speaking. I'm not going to necessarily include that, and that is going to be $500,000 a month. Next one, I am launching a book. This book will make me about $100,000 per month, okay? I already have several books, but this is a book really on real estate. I've been writing it for months, putting my heart and soul into this book, because the book will be about $100,000 per month in 2021. Number 5, NuRez. NuRez Incorporated. That is NuRez, NuUREZ.com. I know some of you have heard of NuRez because I talk about NuRez, but that is my baby. That is my company that does just short-term rentals.
So there you have it. I mean, it's amazing, the different type of incomes that she's making, the coaching and mentoring program. counseling, speaking, $500,000 a month. She's got the real estate, Airbnb. She's going to make at least $280,000 a month. And she also has a YouTube, and the YouTube is giving her $60,000 a month. Well, she's going to double that by making more videos, making more content. And then she has a book, and that book is going to give her at least $100,000 a month. So do you see? The more you know and the harder that you're willing to work, the more money you're going to make. She said it, and every single person that I heard of that is a millionaire right now, they say, if I can do it, you can do it. So knowledge is everything. Okay, well, that was that video that I wanted to share with you, her knowledge. I just want you guys to please comment below to see if these videos are good for you, if I should keep making more videos. I'm just trying to inspire you and give you different ideas on how you can possibly make more money. So please make a comment below, leave me a comment, hit the like button, because that's going to help my channel trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. So go ahead, hit like, subscribe, and let's wait for the next video coming up soon. See you soon.